What's going on, y'all? It's TKJ. Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate y'all for stopping by, man. Today I got something that's a little bit different. I'm going to be opening a pack of cards in real life. You guys will see that here in a second. The pack has 30 cards in it. I'm going to split that into two teams of 15. Then I'm going to put those teams in the 2K and rebuild them to make them face each other in the finals. That's the goal, man. It should be a fun one. And let me just say real quick, before we get into the IRL video, it's going to be a little bit scuffed. I'm a rookie YouTuber, man. I'm going to be using iPhone quality for the video and audio. It is what it is, man. Just bear with me here. But either way, I'm really looking forward to this because, like I said, it's different, man. So this should be fun. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't. And without any further ado, it's time to get into this video.
Let's get it.
All right, guys, let's get into it. I don't really know what to do with my hands here. This is a little bit weird, but I'm just literally here on my kitchen island. Let's go ahead and get this thing started here. Again, I am by no means an expert when it comes to these packs, so I apologize if I sound a little bit naive with stuff. But this is just a pack that I got from Target, literally. It's a Panini pack, 2022-23 season. And the most important thing here is it does have 30 cards, like I mentioned. So we're gonna split this up into two teams here, and then we'll put those two teams into 2K. So let's get right into it, man. I'm probably gonna annoy some people because I don't know how to really open cards properly. I'm gonna do it like this, I guess is the best way, right? I'm probably gonna annoy some people. There we go. All right, cool. So we're in here. Let's get this thing started here. The easiest way to do it is I'm just gonna go team 1, team 2, and we'll just keep going like that, essentially. So let's get into it with our first player. We got Bobby Portis. Not too bad. That will be team number 1. Let's get into our next one. It's Evan Fournier. Okay. We got Jimmy Butler. Immediately, this team is looking a lot more stacked than the other team. For team number 2, we got Gary Trent Jr. Not too bad. Kyle Kuzma, bro. This team is already stacked. This team looks really good. We got Marvin Bagley here for team number 3. Bones Highland. Okay, I'm sorry, team number 2. Bones Highland over here. Seth Curry. This team has yet to get like a really good all-star caliber player. We haven't even gotten that yet. Yeah, man, that team's gonna need a lot of work. But okay, we also got Kelly Oubre here in the mix for team number 1. Then we got OG Anunoby. That's pretty solid start right there. But then this team gets Bradley Beal. Yeah, man, that team is so stacked. Jared Allen, there's an all-star we were talking about. We got an all-star here. Chris Duarte for the next one, and this one is actually some sort of like green hologram type of thing. Once again, by no means a card expert, but it doesn't even really matter, man. I'm not grading any of these cards. I'm literally just using them for this video. And hey, here is your franchise player, man. Nikola Jokic is going to team number 2. That's a big one for sure. I'm happy to get that. We also got Blake Wesley here for team number 1, rated as the worst player in the NBA this past season. Unfortunately, I mean, he's a rookie, bro, so I can't even be mad at him. But I did recently do a video, somewhat recently, where I turned the 15 or 10 worst players in the NBA into a championship squad. If you guys want to watch that, it should be popping up somewhere around here. Anyways, let's keep it moving here. We got Darius Bazley for team number 2. I really thought he would have a bigger role with the Suns, man, because they don't have a whole lot of depth. But he has not played a minute for them, I don't think, this entire playoffs, which is a bit weird. We got Brandon Ingram here for the next team. That's really nice. Then we got Jordan Poole. Okay. So this team is starting to look a little bit better, right? Let me go ahead and take a very quick look at it here. They got Jordan Poole, which is solid. They got Nikola Jokic. That's pretty good as well. Jared Allen. OG Anunoby. Like, this team's going to be nice, man. I think they're both going to be nice at the end of the day. I don't think it'll be too hard to rebuild these. But anyways, let's go ahead and keep it going. We got Max Strus here for team number 1. All right, we got, who is this? We got Bruce Brown for team number 2. Nothing too crazy. Tyus Jones, love me some Tyus Jones, man. Best backup point guard in the league without a doubt. So that's a really nice addition. Got Zion Williamson for team number 2. Hey, team number 2 starting to catch up a little bit, but here we go, right back at him. Paul George for team number 1. Yeah, man, let me do a quick little recap here because this team is looking pretty nice. They got Paul George, they got Tyus Jones, they got Brandon Ingram, they got Bradley Beal. Yeah, man, this team's pretty nice. Jimmy Butler. Yeah, okay. They're both going to be good, bro. Both these teams are going to be really nice here. We got Jonathan Kuminga, nice little young, maybe trade piece here for team number 2. Okay. We got Bojan Bogdanovic for team number 1. All right. We got Malik Beasley here, team number 2. Gary Payton II. Love me some GP, man. For those who watch my rebranded series with the Tucson Coyotes, I'm a big Gary Payton II fan. It's hard not to be. It's hard not to root for him. Then we got Dalen Terry here for team number 2. Nothing crazy. Isaiah Mobley for team number 1. I thought that was Evan Mobley. That would have been really good. Oh well. And then our last player is Jalen Duren here for team number 2. So that's a look at the 2 squads, man. Let's go ahead and put them in the 2K where you guys can finally stop looking at my hands here.
All right, guys, so I put the teams here in the 2K. Let's go ahead and take a look at team number 1. It's the Philadelphia 76ers. I just picked random teams. It didn't really matter as long as they're in different conferences. That's the whole point, you know, to have them face each other in the finals. So let's get into it with team number 1, man. This squad is stacked, bro. Bradley Beal at the 1, kind of out of necessity. But yeah, you also got Paul George, you got Brandon Ingram, Jimmy Butler, and then Bobby Portis Jr. There's not many holes with this starting lineup, man. I would like to get a better center, probably than Bobby Portis Jr., and then maybe just somebody who's a true point guard instead of Bradley Beal. But other than that, I mean, it's an elite starting lineup. Off the bench, we got Tyus Jones, we got Kyle Kuzma, we got Bojan Bogdanovic, Kelly Oubre Jr., and Bones Highland. My only complaint with this is that I probably want a backup center because really we don't have one. Then we also got Gary Payton II, we got Max Strus, we got Chris Duarte, we got Blake Wesley, and we got Isaiah Mobley. So that's a look at team number 1. And now we got team number 2, which is the Golden State Warriors. We got Jordan Poole, Gary Trent Jr., OG Anunoby, Zion Williamson, and Nikola Jokic. That's the starting lineup. Not nearly as good as team number 1, man. The front court is elite, though. Zion Williamson and Nikola Jokic, that's great. But I would love to have Jordan Poole be my 6th man. If I could upgrade him, that'd be good. And then honestly, I would love to have, like, all 3 of these guys I think should be off my bench. You know what I mean? Like Gary Trent Jr., OG Anunoby, I think they'd be great role players for me. I really want to upgrade all of these spots. I already have a good bench player here in Jared Allen, so that's nice. We also got a trade piece here in Jalen Duren. We got another trade piece here in Jonathan Kuminga. We got Marvin Bagley III. We got Seth Curry. That's a 10-man rotation. Then we got Dalen Terry. We got Bruce Brown, Darius Bazley, Malik Beasley, and Evan Fournier. So yeah, both of these teams are already playoff teams, I'm pretty sure. I don't think that's going to be a problem for them. But we have some work to do, man, because both of them have to be finals teams. So let's go ahead and get into it. I think we're going to start off with the team that needs the least amount of help, the Philadelphia 76ers. It's not going to take a lot, man. I just want to get a true point guard. I want to get a better center, and then I also want a backup center, which might just be Bobby Portis Jr. Like, maybe I could just keep him. So let's go ahead and get started with Bradley Beal, and we'll also do Chris Duarte, just somebody on a smaller contract. I'll also throw in a first-round pick. Can that get us a true point guard? Let's go ahead and find out. As I'm looking around here, there's De'Aaron Fox. Yeah, a first-round pick and a second. I think that's worth it, man. De'Aaron Fox could definitely be our true point guard. Let's go ahead and make that happen. And already there's not much else we got to do. We just need a starting center now. I'm going to keep Bobby Portis Jr. as our backup 5. So let's just try to get some bigger contracts here in order to get that starting center. So we're just going to do Gary Payton II, Jake LaRavia. That's about, what, like 11.5 M's? Essentially, let's try to get a bigger contract here, see what we can find. The best I can do is Mason Plumlee making 9 M's. It's kind of like a gradual increase, but it is what it is, man. It's still a better player at the end of the day too. So we're gonna do Mason Plumlee, who's making 9 M's, and we'll also do Blake Wesley. And you know what? I'll even throw in a first-round pick. They're super easy to get back because it's gonna be tough to get some bigger contracts at this point. We're such an expensive team. And yeah, as I'm looking around, I'm not seeing much, man. So I think what we got to do is do Mason Plumlee and Bojan Bogdanovic, who I would love to keep off the bench, but he's making 19.5 M's, bro. I think I'd rather use that towards getting a center, like a starting center. So let's go ahead and see. We can get Josh Primo. Don't really want him on the roster, but if anything, just for the contract. You know, I actually think this is enough money to go ahead and just get our starter. So let's go ahead and build something real quick. So I think I want to go for Domantas Sabonis. He's actually on a selling team and only making 18.5. We can match that right away with Bojan Bogdanovic. Obviously, the value does not match up. But I've got, what is that, 4 first-round picks? I'm willing to give them all up, man. It shouldn't be too hard to get them back. So let's see if we can get Domantas onto the team. I got 1 more first-round pick for you, man. Please say yes to this deal. They're saying no. Okay. I can also give you, I guess, Bones Highland is 2-star value. Is that enough to move the needle? It's not. I think what I got to do is get some more valuable first-round picks, so let's go ahead and get into it. Like, here's a 3-star one from the Rockets. I'm going to give them 3 of my own. They're saying no. Okay. I've got some seconds, man. I'm not giving up my last first-round pick. Again, I can get these back pretty easily. But, bro, it's the principle, man. It's the principle. Oh, man. I got to do it. I got to do it. It's worth it. I know. It looks like a finesse. But trust me, we need this to get Domantas Sabonis. Now they're still saying no. Okay, now y'all are going a little too crazy, man. This is insane, but it's a done deal. I got finesse. You don't have to tell me. But it's okay because this is 2K, man. Isaiah Mobley in a second-round pick is enough to get me a first from the Spurs, I'll definitely take that. And then I can also get a first round pick for Blake Wesley and Najee Marshall. I'll even get Nerlens Noel, who honestly, bro, might be able to get me a first round pick. 2K is that broken of a game. Let's go ahead and see if we can pull this thing off here. Is there a first round pick for Nerlens Noel? There's not. I got a little too ambitious. But I can also do, like, let's say him and Max Strus. For sure, that can get me a first round pick. There it is, plus Romeo Langford. Done deal. Like, honestly, this should be pretty close to enough. We got Bojan Bogdanovic and a 3-star pick for Domantas Sabonis, who's only 3.5-star value. They're still saying no. Okay, I've got 3 more first round picks, man. Will they say yes to this deal here? I've got 1 more first round pick for you here. There we go. Domantas Sabonis, welcome to the team. So the starting 5 looks great to me, man. We got De'Aaron Fox, Paul George, Brandon Ingram, Jimmy Butler, and Domantas Sabonis. Off the bench, we still got Kyle Kuzma, Bobby Portis Jr. now. We got Mason Plumlee, we got Kelly Oubre Jr., and we got Tyus Jones. I don't know, man. I think I want to trade Plumlee and get a better backup power forward. Again, we don't have a whole lot of money. It's pretty much just going to be Plumlee's contract, which is 9M. So let's go ahead and see what's out there, man. So this is a pretty easy trade. I'm going to do Romeo Langford and Mason Plumlee for Chris Boucher and a first round pick. We get a bigger contract here in Boucher, which is great. And then that first round pick is also very valuable because I'm trying to pull off a pretty decent trade here. So the next thing I'm going to do is sign some free agents just because I need some more players on the roster. And also I can get some draft capital for them. It's a bit of a cheat code here in 2K, but the game's the game, man. So let's go ahead and see what we can get for these guys. We're going to do Mike Muscala. That should get me a first round pick. There's 2 seconds. A first and a second. Shout out to the Jazz, man. That's too easy. Then I'm also going to come over here and do Maxi Kleber, hopefully for a first round pick. There's 1, cost me a second. Probably should have looked around a little bit more, but it is what it is. And then Daniel Tice, can that get me something as well? Let's go ahead and see. There's not a first round pick, but I can get Sam Hauser and a second. It's the same overall, so it's pretty much just a free second. Let's go ahead and make that happen. Am I crazy to try to get Paolo Banchero from the Miami Heat? Chris Boucher, the money matches up, plus all of my first round picks. Is this enough to get it done? It's not. Yeah, I kind of figured. I got a second round pick though. Yeah, okay. I think I want Paolo, bro. It might take a little bit longer, but let's try to make this happen. So I signed some more free agents and turned them into first round picks. You guys know the deal by now. Let's go ahead and try to get Paolo Banchero now, man. He's 4.5-star trade value, which is a lot. Although he actually goes down to 4 here. So let's try to pull this thing off, man. I've got a lot of first round picks here. Plenty of first round picks, I would think, right? They're still saying no. Okay, I've got another one. Come on, man. 1 more first round pick. Still nothing. I think what we got to do is get some more valuable picks. Let's go ahead and make that happen. So the Pacers have one that's 3-star. Will they say yes to this? Yes, they will. Okay, cool. And now I'm coming back to the Celtics. They have that Rockets pick that I gave them to get Domantas Sabonis. It's 3-star value. I need that back, man. Let's go to try to pull this thing off here. There we go. Done deal. Like, there's no way they say no to this, man. Chris Boucher and the 2 most valuable picks in the game for Paolo Banchero. Will they say yes? They're still saying no. Come on, bro. I think this is a selling team too, if not rebuilding. Will they say yes? 1 more first round pick is all I got, and it's still not enough. Bro, like, I got nothing else for you. I got nothing else that I can give you unless you want, I guess I don't need Bones Highland, right? He's not in my rotation. Yeah, I'll give you Bones Highland as well. He's 2-star trade value. Is that enough? And it's still not. That's so tough, man. But I am going to get Paolo on this team. I'm not giving up. It's a bit of an L, but I'm trading Bones Highland for a first round pick and Tristan Thompson. I needed to get this thing done, man. I got Chris Boucher and all the first round picks in the world for Paolo Banchero. Is this going to be enough? And it is, man. Paolo Banchero, welcome to the team. And that's it for Team 1. We got De'Aaron Fox, Paul George, Jimmy Butler, Brandon Ingram, and Domantas Sabonis. Off the bench, we got Paolo Banchero, Kyle Kuzma, Bobby Portis Jr., Kelly Oubre, and Tyus Jones. This team is elite. I don't got to worry about them. What I got to worry about is team number 2, though. Let's take another look at it. Yeah, man, this team needs a lot of help. Like I said, I'm good with the front court, Zion Williamson and Nikola Jokic. But the first 3, I would love to upgrade them. I would love to keep them, actually, and have them come off the bench for me. But we definitely do need some better starters. So let's just go ahead and get into this thing, man. So the first thing I'm going to do is trade Jared Allen and Jalen Duren, my 2 backup centers. I can replace that pretty easily. I'm not too worried about it. If I can save a first round pick, that'd be great. Let's go ahead and look around for like a point guard, shooting guard, small forward, really any of these. I think Drew Holiday is our best bet. I don't have to give up a first round pick. Yeah, Drew Holiday is going to be our starting point guard. Let's make that happen. Now I'm just looking for a bigger contract. Malik Beasley, Evan Fournier, 2 guys who aren't in my rotation right now. For Tobias Harris, 37 M's. We will definitely take that here. We'll also get a second round pick, which is nice. And I think I want to get Jaylen Brown, man. The identity of this backcourt is that it's going to be locking everybody up. Him and Drew Holiday say is elite. So let's go and try to pull this thing off, man. The money matches up with Tobias Harris. I did keep my first round picks, which is nice. I don't know why I'm even just trying one of these. It's going to take like everything, man, but that's totally fine because as you guys have seen, I can get these picks back pretty easily. So are they going to say yes to a fourth first round pick? Let's find out. They're still saying no. I got one more first round pick for you, man. Please say yes. And they won't. Tough. Back to a reliable, man. I'm going to the Heat, who actually have Jaylen Brown, which is funny. They have that Rockets pick, the one that's 3 stars that's gotten passed around a lot. We're trying to get that back here because it's going to be a very valuable trade piece, even though they already own it along with Jaylen Brown. I know 2K doesn't make sense, but let's try to get this deal done here. They're saying yes. Okay, cool. And is this going to be enough, man? Tobias Harris, a valuable first round pick, and 2 more first round picks. That's all that I have right now. Let's go ahead and see. They're still saying no. Okay, tough. I got to get some more first, unless I can give you guys somebody else. Like, I got Jonathan Kuminga, who I would love to keep, but just has way too much trade value, man. I got to go ahead and get rid of him. Not for CJ McCollum. Just for like your cheapest player here, Kenyon Martin Jr., that works out. But the money doesn't match up. Okay, you guys got to give me somebody making about like 5 M's. Go ahead and give me DeLon Wright, man. Yeah, that's totally fine. Will they say yes to this deal? Actually, can I save a first round pick here? No, I can't. I'm being greedy. One more first round pick. Please say yes to this. And they will. Jaylen Brown, welcome to the team. So I was going to replace OG Anunoby, but honestly, man, this is a really nice defensive squad. I think I'm just going to keep him in the starting lineup here. So off the bench, we got Jordan Poole and not much else. I mean, Gary Trent Jr. is cool. He might stay, but I'm pretty much just going to work on the bench, and I think we're good, man. So let's get back into it. So I think one thing I want is a better backup small forward, power forward. Let's go ahead and do Marvin Bagley and a decent sized contract here in Rashawn Holmes. I don't have any more first round picks. I've got a second. What can that get me? It can get us Brandon Ingram, which is funny, but I'm not going to trade with my other team. Let's go ahead and keep it moving then. Actually, there's Bojan Bogdanovic, which would be pretty funny, man. I said I don't trade with my other team, but he's not on that team anymore. He's on the Boston Celtics. Let's go ahead and have him switch sides, man. That's a little bit interesting to me. So Bojan Bogdanovic, welcome to the team. And I think all I need left is like a backup power forward, backup center, and then we should be good. We're going to try Bruce Brown and DeLon Wright, plus some more second round picks. That's all that I have at this point. What was that 83? There's a backup center in Jonas Valanciunas. Yeah, that's a pretty easy deal, man. Do I even need to look around at anything else? Yeah, man, it's not getting any better than Val, so let's go ahead and make that happen. And now I just need a backup power forward, I guess, for my 10-man rotation. Once we hit the playoffs, it'll be a 9, but let's just go ahead and see what's out there. I don't need anything too crazy. As I saw, what was it? Buddy Hield there, but he doesn't really fit. Come on, man. Just something decent here. There's Bol Bol. Yeah, we'll take Bol Bol. That's an easy deal. Bol Bol, welcome to the team, man. And that's the squad. Honestly, it didn't need as much help as I thought it would. We got Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown, OG Anunoby, Zion Williamson, and Nikola Jokic. Off the bench, we got Jordan Poole, we got Jonas Valanciunas, Bojan Bogdanovic, Gary Trent Jr., and then Bol Bol. This team is nice, man. Is it better than the other team? I'm not sure, but let's go ahead and just sim the regular season and see what it's looking like. All right, guys, so I stepped out of the room. Don't know the records. We're going to find that out here in a second. But what we do know is Nikola Jokic, MVP. Shout out to him. 22 points, 11 rebounds, and 11 assists. Yeah, he was doing his thing. We also got Tari Eason here getting Rookie of the Year. That's a little bit different, I guess, because we have Paolo Banchero on the team. So we took away the Rookie of the Year. But let's go ahead and keep it moving. We got Russell Westbrook, 6-man, Anthony Davis, Defensive Player of the Year. Does any of this here concern us? Steve Kerr, 67 and 15. So that's the Warriors, obviously. I guess they had a better record than the 76ers. I don't know how the 76ers ended up finishing. We're going to find that all out here in a second. Nikola Jokic, All-NBA first team. Makes sense since he got MVP. Nothing for the 76ers. That's a little bit surprising. But okay, we did get Paul George, all defensive second team. So there we go. That's something, I guess. And then Paolo Banchero, all rookie second team, man. I guess that's just because he was on such a stacked team. He didn't have as many opportunities, but oh well. Let's go ahead and check this thing out. We are the top team in both conferences. Nice. Let's go ahead and see what that record is for the 76ers. It was 60 and 22. Honestly, that's not that bad, man. Yeah, I'll definitely take that. Tied for the second best record with the New Orleans Pelicans, who have, bro, stop the cap. All I need to see is Andrew Nembhard and Lance Stevenson as their starting backcourt. They also got Michael Porter Jr., Nazir Little, and Joel Embiid. Like, we're better than that team, man. They got Jared Allen, who we originally had on, what team was it? I think it was team number 2, right? The Warriors. I think that's right, but I'm honestly not even that sure. Not like it matters, though. Let's check out the stats. Nikola Jokic, you already saw his. We also got Jaylen Brown here, 21, 5, and 4. We do round up around here. Zion Williamson, another 20-plus points per game scores. So we got 3 of them things. Yeah, this is a pretty stacked squad, man. It definitely is. Although, honestly, I thought this team would be better, man. They don't have a 20 points per game score, which is a little bit surprising. Paul George, 19 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. De'Aaron Fox, 17, 4, and 7. Okay, so this isn't like a super high-scoring squad. Even Paolo Banchero, 15 and 6 off the bench. Yeah, but it's still like, I mean, it's still a stacked team, bro. We're definitely going to meet each other in the finals. I don't want to jinx it, but I feel pretty good here as we got the Cavaliers and the Clippers. Those are the 2 teams. Let's take a very quick look at these matchups. It's Cade Cunningham and DeMar DeRozan essentially on that squad. And for this one, what's it looking like? We actually got a sim game here to get into it. We did win that one with the Sixers. They got Damian Lillard, Tyler Hero, DeAndre Ayton. Okay. Interesting, man. Let's go ahead and just take these game by game, I guess, as the Clippers won that first game over there. That's not good. And they're already down 2-0. Bro, what we're not going to do is lose in the first round. Let's make this a 9-man rotation here. See what they're suggesting. They want to start Bojan over, who did they want to start him over? OG Anunoby? I can't do it, man. I love the defensive aspect of it. Not like Bojan's a terrible defender. But yeah, I can't do it. We are going to go ahead and shorten this just a little bit here because I want to get these guys some more minutes, man. Like, Jaylen Brown needs to be closer to the 40 range. Drew Holiday needs to be up there as well. Zion Williamson for sure needs to, as they took away minutes from Bol. That's totally fine. Let's actually make this an 8-man rotation, man. It's a little bit drastic, but Jordan Poole can play the 1 or the 2. We got our 3-4, and then we got our 5. So I think it'll work out. I just need to free up some more minutes, as I don't know if you guys can hear, but it's coming down pretty hard outside. It's raining really bad. We're going to do it like this, I guess, is the best method for it. So let's go ahead and get into this thing, man. The 76ers are already safe. Can the Golden State Warriors get out of this thing? They're down 3-1, bro. Are you kidding me? I'm not making any changes. We should be beating this team, bro. We're going to come back. We're going to come back from down 3-1. I'm calling it right now as I'm getting blown out. I'm getting blown out. Come on, man. It's back and forth. At least win this game. There we go. Okay, cool. We got game number 6. Can we force a game 7 as we're on the road for this one? We're up in the first quarter. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I feel pretty good unless we have a massive collapse. Okay, we're here. We're here now, boys. Game 7. The rain is coming down outside. Let's go ahead and get this thing going as it's back and forth first quarter, but we end up smoking them. Never mind. 46 points. We're here, man. We're here. Although it's still kind of close, I feel good, and we've completed the comeback. That was so much closer than it had to be, but we're here. We're here in the semifinals now as we got the Warriors versus Lakers. They have Jalen Brunson, LeBron James, and Brook Lopez, I guess, is their big 3. Taking a look at the 76ers, who do they have on the squad here? They have, let's see, Desmond Bain, Kawhi Leonard, Miles Turner. Not that intimidating. The Warriors already won 1 game. Let's take these game by game here. 1-1. Okay. Pistons got a game on us, and now it's the Pistons giving us trouble. All right. We haven't shortened the 76ers rotation yet, so we're going to knock that down to a 9-man here, see what they're suggesting. They actually want to start Paolo over, who is it, Brandon Ingram? Stop it. Stop it, bro. We're not doing that. Tyus Jones is losing minutes. I don't like that. I'm going to take away minutes from Kelly Oubre Jr. instead because I need my backup point guard. That's kind of essential. So we're going to do it like that. I am going to take away some minutes here. It feels wrong because all of these guys are good. You know what I mean? Like, I recognize that, but I need some more minutes for my stars, man. So we're going to give some more here to, I guess, Brandon Ingram. We're going to give some more here to Jimmy Butler. Needs a lot more. Yeah, I got to mess with this a bit, man. Let me get into it. I think this is as good as it's going to get, man. It took me a little while, but this looks good to me. I mean, we have 490 overall, guys. Like, there's no way that we should be losing this series. So let's go ahead and get into it here as we're down 3-1, bro. This is hilarious, bro. We went down 3-1 with the Warriors, came back. Can we do it with the 76ers? Let's go ahead and find out as we win a very high-scoring first quarter. Okay, I think we're good here. Yeah, we should be good for this game. All right, cool. Got a little bit close there. But let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going and see what happens here In game 6, we win that first quarter pretty convincingly and lose the second quarter convincingly. It's back and forth, but I think we're good. Yeah, okay. So we're going to force the game 7 here. Can we complete 2 3-1 comebacks? I didn't mean to sim it, man. I didn't mean to sim it, but we won. How close was it? I got to find out. Man, that would have been disastrous had we lost that. But we won by 30. Cool. So we're here in the conference finals. Very interesting path for both teams here. Actually, pretty similar paths. We got the Atlanta Hawks. That's a matchup for the 76ers. It's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Klay Thompson. That's interesting. And then they also got Walker Kessler, I guess, as their third guy in the big three. Then for the Spurs and Warriors, we got Ja Morant, we got Chris Middleton, and I guess Draymond Green. Interesting. All right. Let's take this game by game, man. Can we meet each other in the finals? I honestly don't care who wins in the finals as long as they meet each other there. So it's 2-1 on both sides. 2-2 over here, man. Come on, bro. Please don't do this to me. There we go. The Warriors are in. Are the 76ers in? They're not. We got a game 7. And there's not much else that I can do, honestly. Like I've already shortened this so much. Bro, Paolo Banchero's on fire. At this point, I'm just gonna start, bro. Like, what are the stats looking like? That's gonna tell me a lot here. Per 36, it's 21, 4 and 4 for Ingram. What about Paolo here? Like, this doesn't look that much better. It looks about the same to me, but they want to start him, man. And honestly, if it's 2K just liking Paolo Banchero, then I'm gonna play Paolo Banchero. I don't really even care, honestly. As long as they meet each other in the finals, that's all that matters. So let's simcast this thing, not just simulate it like last time. Okay, we win the first quarter. Is pretty close there. Pretty close the second quarter as well, man. It's back and forth. Don't do this to me, boys. Don't do this to me, boys. Not like this. I think we're here. I think we're here. Yes, sir. We have done it. As the Warriors and 76ers have met each other in the finals. It was a lot closer than I thought it would be. But now we just get to see who wins, who has the better team. Let me go and take a look at this, man. We got De'Aaron Fox versus Jrue Holiday. We got Paul George versus Jaylen Brown. Jimmy Butler versus OG Anunoby. Paolo Banchero versus Zion Williamson. And Domantas Sabonis versus Nikola Jokic. I think it's pretty clearly going to be the Warriors, I would say, in like probably 6 games. Let's go ahead and see, man. Let's see what happens, though. As it is the Warriors winning the first game, winning the second game. Well, there we go. The Golden State Warriors, team number 2, has won a championship. Nikola Jokic led the way. Yeah, man. That was a very interesting video for sure. A little bit different, like I said, doing IRL slightly. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to let me know. Yeah, man, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't. This has been 2KJ. Blessings.